1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Put a green heart in the chat if you can hear me. Microphone check. Spiritual court is now in session. Okay. Can y'all hear me? One moment. Take your time, Empress. Take your time, Empress. You got more than enough time, honey. Now that we know that time is an illusion, just remember you got more than enough time. Can y'all hear me? Oh, nice. Okay, I see the green hearts. That's what's up, man. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. Let's see. Why didn't it give me that same option over here? Hold on, y'all. Microphone, check 1 2. Microphone, check 1 2. That's the kind of stuff I do, y'all, when I'm not on camera. People are like, I wonder what she's doing. Or maybe they don't. Either way, that's what I'm doing. Making up songs. Singing with the cats, honey. Running through the hallway, singing with the cats. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. Welcome to the Divine High Priestess. We are live in living color on all platforms. Hopefully everybody is doing good, and I hope that everybody is doing well. I got sunshine on a very beautiful sunshiny day. So hopefully y'all got sun wherever you are. Maybe you're doing some eye gazing at the sun gazing with your eyes. Yes, listen, enjoy the rhythm. Come on in. Let's just generate this beautiful love and light. Spiritual Court TV is live. Divine High Priestess activated. We are live on both platforms. Chime in. Listen. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, let's see what's going on. What is the deal? Ooh, a clout chasing monster. A clout chasing monster. Shout out to all the people that read the cards backwards. The clout chasing monster is out here. It came up in the reverse. Somebody's doing weird shit. That's what the card says. Something to get attention for. They'll do anything. Just a side note, y'all, people that will do anything to get attention, in my opinion, this is just my way of seeing it, allow me to share, are the weirdest people on the planet. They're dangerous. I stay away from people that will do anything to get attention. Like anything. Dangerous. So there's a clout chasing monster who's eating a nice big slice of what appears to be a death ego and maybe a hinge and a tinge of ego of, what was I going to say? I was so on it right there. It's an ego death, a slice of humble pie with a smidge of ego death. That's what I was going to say. Listen. Yeah, look, the Knight of Pentacles energy. Now somebody wants to come in and be good. That's cool. Knight of Pentacles, that's a good energy to be in. Now, whether or not collective will receive, as in reciprocate this offer, it's probably not going to be likely. However, whoever the person is, the clout chasing monster, eating a little bit of humble pie, going through a death ego, wants to be in that energy of friendship, that's a good energy to be in. They need to do that and extend that and pay it forward to other people first, though. I don't really get the energy that collective wants to reconcile with the clout chasing monster. I feel like they're learning their lesson. The Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse. Yeah, it's life changing. Clout monster doing weird shit to get attention. Why did that card come up in the reverse? What's that about? The Eight of Wands, because something is being communicated. Something's being communicated. The truth. Why is the Eight of Wands there? Something was said. Yeah. Well, what was said was it's judgment time. That's what was said. In all truth and honesty, the universe whipped out like a real big lie detector and just was like, here's what actually happened. And judgment's been called down. Look at the way that angels like blowing the horn like, hey, spiritual court is now in heaven. It's been in heaven, but now the heavens are calling down judgment. Like, yeah. What's good, Divine High Priestess activated? Oh, y'all got color on this side. Yeah, tune in to Divine High Priestess activated. There's translucent colors that are being projected onto the screen, which helps everybody just kind of stay in the calm nature. It's very therapeutic. Go on over there and enjoy. Divine High Priestess activated. If you don't follow me there, then, you know, you can just kind of hang out here in Spiritual Courts at Spiritual Court TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. Whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, this person played Russian roulette. Why they do that? What's going on, man? Queen of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they played Russian roulette. Somebody said, I'm going to spin the wheel and I'm just going to see where it lands. It was all a bad experiment, man. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Somebody says, I'm just going to spin the wheel and see what I can get, whatever comes out. Queen of Wands in the reverse, a clout chasing monster. Yeah, now this person has to kind of sit in this energy. It's not the easiest thing, but somebody is like, whoo, 10 of Wands. Man, that's a lot of wands. 10 plus 8 of wands plus judgment means that judgment has been called down over a situation to make it fair, which means that whoever the two people were involved in this spiritual case, they couldn't come to some type of resolution. The universe called down judgment. The universe is like, okay, so you don't know when to put the wands down. You don't know when to stop. Okay, bet. We're going to call down judgment from the highest heavens, and that's fair. Divine High Priestess activated. It's like we can't even see the cards. We're just enjoying the light over here, man. Put some rockets in the chat. Oh, y'all like the purple. Isn't that nice? It's so therapeutic. I love that purple. Yeah, it's royal, isn't it? Let's see what's going on. Do y'all like the symbols? Aren't they calming? Like, seriously, because a clout chasing monsters out here learning a really hard lesson. Queen of Wands in a reverse. Why you do that, Queen of Wands? And you put a lot of work into it. 7 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody was really trying to secure something. Now, you know, in Spiritual Court and Divine High Priestess activated, we talk about all things in the spirits, eternal spirit. The spirit that's been traveling for a whole bunch of lifetimes. And so what the universe is saying is very kindly, very warmly leaning into this Queen of Wands in the reverse. You know you effed up, right? You know you did. They're admitting this to themselves. That's what that Knight of Pentacles is in the back. That's like, sorry. Yeah, I tried to take you out. And the universe said, no, thank you. No, ma'am. Yeah, the universe showed up here. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. That was a fair judgment from the heavens because you got somebody that just didn't want to stop. It's like the warning signs were like, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Find your little shit. Get peaceful, whatever you're going to do. Yeah. And somebody just kept with it. And eventually they spent that wheel and somebody's at the bottom of the wheel. Yeah, look, tower. It's a hard one too. It's a hard tower. Whoever this is, man. Ooh, be strong, honey. You got to alchemize all that energy that never went anywhere. You got 10 of wands plus 7, plus 8 of wands. That's 18 wands on your back of responsibility and realization and looking at yourself. And yeah, like whatever this was, the universe stepped in. This is what people fail to realize. When the collective chooses not to engage in these unwarranted battles because we've already settled things within ourselves, the universe is immediately gonna just like, okay, cut, time out. Y'all can't come to energetic agreement, or we see that this person is non-combative and they're just kind of, minding their business. Universe is going to step in and be like, okay, hold up. We got to make this fair because the energies aren't matching up. You're not feeding these people with your currency. You're not paying them attention. And remember, we said a clout monster is somebody that'll do anything to get attention. That's dangerous because when they don't get attention, they do the most over the top. You sit back and you like, how'd you think of that to do? Like, damn. I mean, I know we went low, but you took it to hell, bitch. You didn't have to take it to hell, bitch. We could have just tested each other's spirit and been about our way. But no, little Miss Queen of Wands in the reverse said, oh no, I want it all. I don't care. The universe is like, warning, warning, warning. Then that wheel flipped over. Child, what would you do for a clout monster? What would you do for a clout monster? What the frick would you do for a clout monster, man? Somebody went too hard. The universe, it's an ass whooping from the universe. Sure is. Queen of Cups in a reverse. Oh, you was just all out of balance. Emotionally manipulative. Oh man, you went too hard. Oh, I love this energy for whoever this person is, though. It's a beautiful opportunity to like get everything taken away from them. And then, now they have to root for the underdog because they're the underdog and they put themselves there. Yeah, some of the energy didn't match up. Somebody was sending you all this heat and you're just chilling. And the universe is like, wait a minute, commercial mother freaking break, bitch. We will flip this bitch over. Remember in the Bible where Yeshua HaMashiach goes into the town and all the high priests and stuff were taxing the people and the homeless people and people were going, Jesus flipped that freaking table over. Excuse me, they call him Jesus. His name is Yeshua HaMashiach. Yeshua was like, flip that table over like, what the hell? Y'all charging people for prayer? You charging the poor? Bitch, taxes? What is that? That's some gangster shit, man. Like even now, we're floating on a rock in the middle of the galaxy and they're charging us for stuff that's free from the universe. How'd you do that? That's some cold spell work. So when the universe stepped in because somebody was negligent, man, they had every opportunity to keep it real, if not with you themselves. And that shit mirrored back. Y'all see the mirroring effect on the video? That shit mirrored right back to that ass. Like, here you go. This person bumped into themselves and was like, who the hell is that? That's you, boo. Didn't even recognize themselves. Emotionally manipulative because they got caught up in the art of war. What would you have to do to a clout monster when the wheel has to go in reverse because the universe calls down judgment? Somebody was coming for resources, things that the universe gives you freely. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the universe said, we will flip this biatch over right now, today. Don't you play around here. Look, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a harvest monster. Somebody harvests energy by clout chasing, doing weird shit, doing anything. These are the kind of people that these covens and these associations love to see go through humiliation rituals for a sport because they know that they'll do anything to get that fame and attention, anything to get that money. So organizations love the humiliation rituals. Usually when you see people spazzing out in the public eye, going crazy, all that, 9 times out of 10, there's a group that they're amongst that's putting them through a humiliation ritual to see if they can withstand the fire. What a trick. Somebody is making you go through hell over something that naturally comes to you from the universe. Like y'all out here adding text to the stars in the sky. You want to accept money from the moon and Neptune? Like, how you charging the planets? What are you doing? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The universe had to step in and say, bitch, you will not today, not never, not ever come over here and mess with this chosen one again. And we're going to make good, god, doggity, diggity, damn sure of it, man. In that order. That's what I just heard. We're going to make good sure that you don't touch this chosen one again. We're going to flip this bitch over. Somebody's like, I want the wheel. They're tugging and pulling with the wheel. Somebody thought they were in a tug of war with you, collective. This could not have been further from the truth. For the illusion had consumed this person. Honey, they didn't know what was real. They were never in a tug of war with you. They were having a shadow fight, a shadow boxing with the universe. They were fighting the universe, like in all of creation and eternity. Like, what are you talking about? 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 Yeah. They ain't talking about nothing. Huh? King of Wands in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Somebody was all out of pocket. Somebody was all out of pocket. And it's still a tower at the bottom of the mother freaking deck. Somebody was all out of pocket. How? How'd you get so out of pocket? You should have just went and got you a hot pocket. Like, how the hell you get so out of pocket? There's so many things you could have done. But to choose to be out of pocket, man, that's a tough little situation, man. I wouldn't make that choice for myself. In fact, we did not. And this is why the universe was able to come in so quickly. I feel like something snuck up on somebody, a clout monster, a clout chasing monster doing weird shit to get the attention. I feel like the universe crept up on this person and said, and somebody was looking over their shoulder anyway, because they all out here wrong. So they knew something was coming. They just didn't know how it was going to show up. And the universe said, I will flip this entire wheel over if you don't stop pulling at this wheel and let this thing spin the way it's supposed to, back into another cycle for you. Now you got another moon cycle coming up. Did I tell you? You got another moon cycle coming up. This is what's really going to taste, or this is what's really going to test, these people's integrity. Because remember, they live for those moon cycles. That's when they like to create their best illusions. But now the tables have turned, honey. The universe is saying, time out for you, and you. You get a timeout. You get a timeout. And sat that ass down. Woo! I love a good sit down. We all got to sit down at some point in our lives. I can't make it up. Got the Knight of Swords energy. These people better use their brain. I'm going to be one of the people that use my brain. Look, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse is Aquarian energy. It also represents water energy, okay? Swords represents communication, mental. I'm telling you, the universe is making a very solid stance. F around and find out if you want to. That Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups in the reverse, okay? King of Wands. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can get a little charging station going over here to keep our music on. That'll be nice. That would really be nice. Okay, there we go. Let's see. This is a big ass charger, y'all. Damn. Hold up. Okay, that's better. Okay, so yeah, Justice in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Like, what the hell? Show us what we need to see. Yeah, Scorpionic energy. All this stuff is done. So now somebody wants to apologize. Knight of Pentacles. They're trying to heal the heart. Three of Swords. That's a good space to be in, but they can't expect that collective wants to meet them in that energy. But it's a nice energy to be in after somebody just is realizing that no matter what this is, you can't come towards people who are really focused on themselves, their wheel of fortune, their 10 of pentacles with that energy. It's always going to get exposed. It's always going to backfire. It's always going to be a twitching and an itching situation. 7 of pentacles, somebody put in work. 7 of wands, and then they protected themselves for the backfire. Somebody put in a lot of dark energetic work, meaning they projected something out very nasty by way of their energy, right? And then they had the audacity to protect themselves from the backfire. But they were still pulling at the wheel of fortune. So it's like somebody trying to protect themselves from their own energy with the hopes that it doesn't backfire. But at the same time, they were still pulling at the wheel. Make it make sense. No changed behavior. One would concede that it'd be wise to let the backfire happen, sit in your own shit. Don't do that shit again. Did that feel good? No, it didn't. Fool in a reverse. A fool turned upside down is just a crazy fool turned upside down. Oh, man. Yeah. And divine intervention stepped in with the Ace of Wands. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. The 3 of Wands and the Ace of Wands collective. Last time I checked, there was no smut on my rep in the spirit realm. You see what I'm saying? Last time we checked, there's no smut on your rep. Look at that Ace of Wands. Look at that 3 of Wands. Moving forward, protected, Aries energy. Your head is in the right space. Yeah. Your head is in the right space. So a cloud chasing, doing weird shit, anything to get attention, anything type of head ass can't do nothing to you. All they can do is catch this little tower, this little wheel of fortune in the reverse, and hope that, the universe allows them to keep their sanity in the process of it. Back to the dark night of the soul you go, back to the bottom of the wheel. You can't argue with the universe over something that you yourself created, though. Like, that's your shit. That's your shit, man. Yeah, true story. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. If you're just coming in, don't forget to hit the like button, double tap with your big toe. Shout out to my beautiful Soul Tribe family. I am eternally grateful for you. I thank the Most High God for you hanging out on planet Kai. How blessed are we to see the sun come up and go down again? Ashe, show gratitude. I got sun outside, honey. It's nice outside. I got green toes outside, okay? I said, ooh, the sun is out. I'm going to put my toes out. There's my color, green. Hey, why not? Let's see what's going on. What's up, Divine High Priestess Activated? Are you all enjoying the light show? Yeah. You need a few things from my store. Yeah, it's tagged on at Spiritual Court TV. I don't have a store on this platform, but it's over there. Or if you see something that you really like, let me know. I can tag it. And you can get like 30, 40% off. It's real nice. It's a nice little affiliate system. I'm very grateful for that. Shout out to the people that have already purchased from my store. Thank you. Thank you. Spiritual Court. Can y'all still hear me? Let me make sure, because I got to check the chat. Judgment is a good thing. Judgment is a good thing because really it's the best version of yourself saying, hey, you can't do this shit no more. And then the universe comes in with that extra backing by way of confirmation, and you know that you have to change something. Yeah, don't do that shit again. Leave that shit alone, man. What else is going on, Spirit? The 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is earth energy. I like that. Destined for greatness, collective. You're destined for greatness. Look at the way that card matches the screen. Isn't that nice? I like it. Let's see what's going on, Spirit. Let's see what's going on. Let's ask the aliens, okay? 7 of Pentacles, destined for greatness. Let's see. Yeah, you got to see something from a different perspective. Somebody wasn't thinking clearly with the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody was refusing to somebody's intuition was blocked. Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit in the reverse is like when your intuition is blocked to this capacity, unfortunately, you open yourself up to trickster energies and you start believing your own thoughts and it gets weird. This is who this cloud chasing monster person was. Because the goal is to take something from you if you're destined for greatness. So this could have been a destiny swap request, but the universe is like, nah, bitch, get that up out of here. The Hangman, we're going to need you to go and sit down and see what it is you need to see and just take a look-see. You know, find a mirror and take a look-see and really talk to the guy in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Big Michael Jackson energy. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Michael, listen. Michael Jackson was like, listen, man, take a look at yourself. Seven of Wands. Standing your ground, but for what? Is it something good? Are you standing your ground for something good? Yeah, are you a clout chasing, doing weird shit, doing anything to get attention as clout monster head ass person? I mean, no, you're not. You're the Empress. Destined for greatness. And that's exactly what's going to happen. The Empress is so poised. She's got so much love to give. Pure love. Yeah, I like this energy. Something just shifted. I like it. Yeah, I like that a lot. You got the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I just heard the protectors of the children. The Empress's divine mother, the lovers protecting the children. Her new assignment is not on clout chasing monster people ass people. She knows the universe is going to take care of them just fine. They'll get their lesson. It's going to go exactly to where it needs to go in order for people to see themselves. But the Empress is focused on love and children, family. She's focused on the Ten of Cups, the lovers and the Page of Pentacles, the love for the children. That's what I just heard. Yep, and justice, Maya energy. Yeah, the scales. Big liberation of Libran energy. I like this energy a lot. Empress, lovers, the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, protective. Yeah, listen. While somebody's getting a real good lesson, whoever this Empress divine feminine energy is, this was radiating out so beautifully that whatever this person was trying to do on any timeline, they missed opportunities. So much so that they had to go back to their own cup. That's what the Four of Cups is. The Four of Cups is like the universe saying, hey, here's your cup. And you're like, no, I want that one. It's ingrate. It's ungrateful energy. It's not a good energy to be in. If that's your cup, that's your cup. When it's your time, it's your time. When you're destined for greatness, it's your time. Nobody can come and take what God has for you. Nobody. And I feel like when people realize, like, damn, every time we do something, this person seems to get more loving, more beautiful, more patient, more this. Yeah, because that energy literally pushes you closer to God. So at some point, it's just going to reflect back to whoever these people are. And they're going to have to accept the fact and admit that their intuitions are blocked. And whatever they're talking to, this earth energy, whatever spirits are tricking them out of their spot, they need to have a conversation with these spirits and break up with these spirits. Whatever this is earth magic. Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, you need to get listen, whatever you're trying to sit up and think about, I'm trying to tell you. Hermit in the reverse. Yeah. Four of Cups. Take the cup that the universe is giving you. Look, Five of Wands in the reverse. It's a lost battle. It was a tedious, petty intrigue ass battle. And there's only one loser. And it's the person who lost track of the fact that they didn't even have their third eye open. They weren't even really hearing the right shit. Like, what the hell? Oh, that's a good lesson, man. Destined for greatness, Empress lovers. I love that pattern on that screen. That is so beautiful. Wow, the Queen of Cups, just like that, the energy shifted. And you just did that, collective. I felt it. I feel the collective shifting the energy. I love it. I am absolutely in love with this energy right now. You got the Queen of Cups energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian energy, water energy, Empress energy, Taurus, Libran energy, Earth energy, grounded, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Three of Wands, because this is where we're going. You got new spiritual assignments, okay? New spiritual assignments. You're the Divine High Priestess that's been activated. You got new spiritual assignments. Yep. New collaborations with the Three of Pentacles. These are really good collaborations. It made me nervous right there when I saw that, because I felt that this is what is really going on. Like, there's real good collaborations here. I got nervous right there. Why did I get nervous? That's not even my energy. The sun. Maybe because I feel like this Three of Pentacles justice is finally us being with people that we can trust. Look, all over the world, High Priestess and the world. Whoa. Whoa. Soul Tribe, this is your energy. The world, taking over the world, intuitively, High Priestess energy, carrying the Ace of Swords, all the illusions have been shattered. I love it. Now when I scroll down my timeline, I see nothing but authenticity. I see people that are not like anybody else. That's so amazing. I'm like, the way the Creator is so creative eternally, and then to see us all co-create, you know, this beautiful reality of authenticity and truth collectively. What? Listen, that made me nervous a little bit, but thank God my nervous system, I can handle it. I'm ready. Let's go. Listen, High Priestess and the Sun, Three of Pentacles, justice. Yeah. Queen of Wands in the upright, as she should be, always in the upright. She never needs to be in reverse. There's more than enough. Nothing's really being duplicated. We're creating new loops now. The loops are different. If we're going to go on a loop, why not? It'll be fun. Let's go on a loop. Now that we know how to get off the loop. Queen of Wands energy, confidence, Queen of Pentacles. Look at Divine Feminine energy right here. Okay, Divine Feminine. Okay, Divine Feminine. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Empress. Woo! The world, the High Priestess, the Sun, the Three of Pentacles. Good, healthy, real collaborations all over the world. Yeah, I just heard the people all over the world. Soul Tribe, all the people all over the world. The people all over the world. The people all over the world. High Priestess, divine intervention in the flesh, walking the earth, earth angels, all divine feminine energies in the upright, Empress energy, Queen of Cups energy, Queen of Pentacles energy, Queen of Wands energy, and the Lovers. And she's loving. Ooh, and the Three of Wands moving forward with fire and passion. Three of Wands is Aries energy. That means that you know exactly what you want. You got your head in the game. Yeah. But don't leave your consciousness behind. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, woo! all this energy is definitely attracting the evil eye for sure. That's fine. Don't even worry about that. Just let that shit go on ahead and bounce back off that ass real quick. Bah! And keep it pushing, because this energy is the kind of energy that absolutely is something that we deserve to stay in. With that sun energy, oh baby. With the lover, destined for greatness. So much so, like I'm telling you, that a cloud chasing monster doing weird shit, anything to get attention. That's what the card says, is only going to catch a L, a loss, and a lesson. But don't be a L7. Page of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, don't lie about it. Yeah. That Ace of Swords in the reverse is like, it's the most disconnected. It is the Hermit in the reverse with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. But I feel like whoever this person is that's getting a lesson about who you are, because look at who you are. You're all the queens in the upright. Like, whoa, can we just start there? You've mastered fire, earth, water, air, high priestess, sun energy, radiant heart, justice, balanced in your body, physical body, spirit. Like what? And then a cloud chasing monsters out here. So I don't know if somebody had anticipated that the high priestess would be in this energy, but it's a hell to the no. And so in order for this person to really get it, the universe is going to serve them up a piping hot plate of their own energy, man. Just so they can feel it real good. Yeah. This is what you wanted for somebody else. Here you go. Commercial break. Commercial break. Listen, somebody is, listen, I'm telling you. Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I'm telling you, this stuff is crazy. You see how it's in the reverse? Because the universe came and flipped this shit over. I'm telling you. The universe turned the wheel. The ancestors of light, known and unknown, were present, saying, we're not doing this to this person. Do you know who this person is? High priestess. They're the queen of wands. They're the queen of pentacles. And people are walking up to you saying, well, when's your birthday? You're like, are you serious? I'm a cosmic being. I go to galactic conferences and shit and talk to supernatural beings. My birthday, it's anything I want it to be. I'm all the signs: fire, earth, water, air. What? You can't isolate my character. Oh, you're a Scorpio, so that's why you're like that. Oh, you're an Aquarius. So, don't project your trauma out. If you met an Aquarius that pissed you off, then that means you got a lesson you need to learn. And I recommend that you learn it real fast. Better than sooner than later. Yeah, Nine of Swords in the reverse, man. Everybody's getting exactly what they deserve. Oh, thank you for the super chat. That's so nice, man. Thank you. That is so nice. Oh, I already know you're going to get this back because you did it from your heart. I can feel it. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. What did I do? There I am. I'm still live. There it is. Okay. Thank you for that super chat. I know whenever I receive something, because I'm really happy to receive whatever people send me, I know they're going to get that back. And so I'm very eternally grateful. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Spiritual Court TV. I got a nice donation over there. That was so nice. You got the 5 of Pentacles. Look, after I got a donation. You got the 5 of Pentacles. Rebuke it. Listen. No, I feel like this is that energy. I don't feel like this is poverty. I feel like the 5 of Pentacles is leaving weird shit out in the code. Somebody's got to show up authentically or don't show up at all. And that choice is up to them. And whoever they are, they're going to have to sit with themselves and figure it out long enough, because who you are is pretty solid. So Ace of Swords in the reverse, not all that weird energy. Yeah, it don't resonate. Destined for greatness. That's so nice. It's a tower. I like a good tower. Towers are healthy. You know, again, it's an opportunity to learn. Now, what this person will do with this information afterwards, nobody knows. It's totally up to them. We got another moon cycle coming in, and whatever they decide to do is absolutely going to be up to them. Because collective, you're in the sun's energy. You made the cold weather go away. You're like, okay, that's enough of this damn ice. We need some sun. And the sun just showed up. This is how powerful your energy is in high frequency on this planet. There can be no weather manipulation. You know, they tried to block out the sun. I'm like, bitch, why are y'all spraying chemicals to block out the sun? That is wicked. And then I realized, oh, no, that's not my battle. I just asked for the sun to come out, and it did, and burned away all of whatever the hell that was. Like, do we ever really grasp the fact that this is a big ball of fucking fire in the sky? If you ever start to take things too seriously here by way of your earthling, you know, experience, just know this is a big ball of fucking fire in the sky. If you ever start to feel away, or this shit gets too, you know, thick as you go through your 3D experience, catch yourself. It's fine. This is a big ball of fire in the sky. And you carry the sun within by way of the Leo energy and heart chakra. Whoa. What is your heart on fire for? What is your passion? What is it that you love to do? You see these symbols right here, y'all? I love coloring those pages and creating these pictures. I have a lot of pictures like this. I don't know if Divine High Priestess Activated can see it, but Spiritual Court TV can. It's a different kind of view. It's a different perception, different timelines right now. But we're on all of them high vibrationally. All timelines are high vibrational. Even the dense ones, man. The dense ones are like, shit, we got to get our shit together. Oh, man. The Seven of Cups. Hey, choices. We all have free will. Just don't expect that we will be engaging. Anything that you send will be used against you by way of transmuting that for something more beautiful. And maybe we'll make another sun in the sky. We got to do something with all that dense energy. Come on, the Seven of Cups. Everybody's got choices. Seven of Cups could also be illusions, but the Tower preceded the Seven of Cups. So that means that the Tower already exposed that which looks like it's an illusion. Yeah, you can't hide in the presence of Source. We got the Ace of Swords. We are Mr. and Mrs. Ace of Swords. Yeah, big shout out to Ace of Swords Tarot, man. Check out his channel. Listen, that Divine Masculine right there. Woo. And 369 Supreme. Those two Divine Masculines are very, very intuitive. Very, very intuitive. Like, we have real Divine Masculines in our midst. Check them out, y'all. Tell them I sent you. Tell them I said hi. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. It fell right on top of the 7 of Cups. So basically what this is this is nothing to be afraid of. The 10 of Wands is somebody being stressed out, way down, under their own illusions. And they're trying to figure out how to transmute energy that they sent towards somebody else that was never supposed to come back. But the universe flipped that damn thing over, took the wheel, turned the bitch, flipped it, rubbed it down. Yeah. And told them, yeah, you're going to have to go ahead and sit in this. So this is what somebody's stressed out about, because they sent out a lot of dense energy. So now they have to, they're questioning themselves. They're under the illusion with the Hermit in the reverse. Are they able to transmute this, or is this the end? Because remember, they sent it out. They sent it with an intention for it to never come back to them, but it did. Well, somebody should have been prepared, because the Divine High Priestess is in the Ace of Pentacles energy. Yeah, just like that. So says the universe. So says the universe. The chariot. Moving forward, moving around. It's always difficult, I feel, Divine High Priestess activated, to hit a moving target. So that's what the isolation spells were about. But some of you had more motion than these people had moving around. You had more motion while you were sitting still than a lot of these people. Isolation spells are not only supposed to isolate you, but they're supposed to prevent you from getting what it is that you need. And you had more motion than these people standing up, walking around, laying down. You had more motion sitting still. This is how you're in this energy. Yeah, that's a little scary, especially when somebody hadn't planned on it being that way. Wow. But the somebody ain't you, so it don't matter. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look, the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, didn't I just tell you you're all the queens? Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Empress. There's a call to the divine feminine to, come off the battleground. We women are the strongest people on the planet. Whew. It's a call for the divine feminine to come off the battleground and walk in truth. Ace of Pentacles. Whoever this person is that got the backfire, the clout chasing monster, they'll be fine. You're going to see them spaz out a little bit, hot and cold, cry, laugh, all over the place. They're just losing it completely, but they'll be fine. If they choose wisely. If not, they're just going to stack more wands on their back. And that's not something that it seems to be the best decision at this point. The devil's been exposed. The devil's been, gotten rid of with the Page of Wands. What's going on in the comments? Let's see what's going on in the comments. Divine High Priestess activated. Divine High Priestess activated. If your ears are ringing at a high pitch, guess what? That's high frequency, boo. Welcome to it. Now, if you go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, they might tell you, hold on, spiritual court, I'll call you right back. Divine High Priestess. So if you go to an ENT, right, they're going to tell you, oh, it's tendinitis. Oh, your equilibrium, it's your inner ear. How do I know? I used to work for an ENT doctor. I know people are like, damn, how many jobs did you have? Oh, I used to book endocrinology appointments and yada, yada. Western medicine is very practitioner-ish. They're definitely practicing. I will say that, okay? Will you allow them to practice on you, or will you allow yourself to be the natural-born ancient healer that you are? You know what to do. But ringing in the ears, in my opinions, is a form of high frequency. The left ear sometimes, is what people like to consider a warning sign, and yada, yada. All I can tell you is that all I hear are high pitches. You know the highest pitch noise? Ding! That's all I hear. Or if something tries to get in the middle of that frequency, it'll let me know, like, yeah, somebody doesn't like you. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I see everything. But the beautiful part is that once you start to hear those high pitches, you're now able to hold a certain frequency within your nervous system. The star energy is a very powerful energy. Think about Michael Jackson just for a moment. When he would go perform in the middle of millions of people, all those people wanted to touch him. They were all screaming his name, and he had to at some point maintain his nervous system. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of, like, you're singing to millions of people. His nervous system had to have been stable. He had to practice certain, disassociation techniques for the people that wanted to jump on stage and touch him. And yeah, it's like that star's energy is something else. That's why this clout chasing monster, whoever this card is in this energy that I'm picking up on, This is how they were feeding off of people. This is why they were willing to do anything to get that attention. But when you sustain your own energy, you don't have to feed off of anybody else. There's more than enough of your energy, which is an eternal being, to go around. Yeah. Eternally. Think energy eternal. Like I never run out of my high energy. My frequency never is depleted. Seriously. That's what it is. So that star's energy is powerful. Like some of these TV stars, they got millions of followers. They got paragraphs of people saying, I don't like you. I hate you. You got to be able to know who you are. Your breathing has to be on point. You have to get an ample amount of rest, especially if you're doing something that you love and it's getting recognition. That's what the Aquarian energy is. And now everybody's going to be doing what they love, getting recognition. That's how the world is moving. It's no longer going to be, oh, it's just them over there. We're all watching them be creative. No, it's going to be interconnected because now we get to do whatever we want to do. Like for real, we always could. But that star's energy, you got to make sure that your nervous system is calibrated enough. Paying attention to the physical body, the root chakra. No sacral scarring, you know, or you'll be out here spiritually sparring. Yeah, it's a new beginning for everybody. It's an opportunity to honestly start over. If you want to start over or start a new beginning. Because sometimes starting over is starting a new beginning. Right? All right, that was for somebody. Somebody is feeling very emotional. I'm very grateful for that. I hope that helped you. I do. I really do. I can feel those feelings. Somebody's getting it. Somebody's going through a major awakening. Even when it's a little uncomfortable, just breathe. You'll be all right. Thank the universe you get a chance to wake up and do something different now, even if it's uncomfortable, right? Holy Spirit, what's going on? What's going on? You got an ex that is going through a really nice, beautiful lesson. That's nice. Good for him. Good for her. New additions to the family. Okay, so somebody is having a baby, okay? Or if you're planning on being with somebody, there's a baby, there's a spirit baby that wants to come into the world. Let's tap into the energy. Let's see what's going on. You know what? I thought I had some sage, y'all. Dang, did I have any more sage? I always like to keep a little sage burning. I always like to keep a little sage. Oh, I do have sage. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Josiah. Boy, this microphone, what is this called? Okay, I got it. This microphone has range. Hold up, YouTube. I'm on a whole nother side of the house. I'm like, hold on, YouTube. I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy the beautiful colors. Check the chat. Is somebody doing something in the chat? Send them a heart. Send them a green heart. That'll teach them. Anybody getting out of pocket in the chats? Send them a green heart. Send them a green heart. And tell them, remember, no matter what they do, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I don't want to burn any pine cones, you know. Let's see if we got pine cones, y'all. I just heard Spirit say when divine feminine energy is out of alignment, it's because the masculine side of them is fractured. That could be father issues, father wounds, carrying stuff over from like past lifetimes, stuff like that. That's what I just heard. Huh, interesting. So we got new additions to the family, okay? You got to have a healed womb for a new addition to the family. So pray for the baby that's coming into the world. New additions for the family. Who is this beautiful spiritual baby that wants to come into the world? New additions to the family. Two of Swords. Somebody could be trying to decide whether or not they want to have this child. Something about balance and justice, Libran energy. Clarify new additions to the family. Balance. Something is coming to balance something out. Whoever this child is, that's a lot of balance. Two of Pentacles is like alchemy, balance. Two of Swords, justice, 222. Oh, whoa, 222? That's crazy. Two, and then on this card, there's 1 + 1, which is 2, and then 2. Clarify. Yeah, listen, this is a gift from the divine. These children, the Ace of Pentacles, born to two soulmates, high vibrational people. Yeah. This is somebody that's coming into the world that is a very special person. A lot of children. Two of Pentacles, justice, Two of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they're balanced. Ooh, they got good karma. Whew, look at that. Strength energy. King of Cups energy, divine masculine. Emotionally stable. So if the divine masculine is emotionally stable, that means that his seed is stable. His DNA is good. His frequency is high. Strength. Remember, whatever you write in the chat is what you want for yourself. That's what you're creating today. Whatever you write in the chat, whatever you feel that you want the world to see, that's something that you're manifesting within yourself, the moon energy. So you got to pull back the layers. That's for somebody. I don't know. That just came out of nowhere. Side note. But new addition to the family? Yeah, that's what's up. New addition to the family? Judgment. I'm telling you. Something's being made fair in somebody's bloodline. This is good karma. This is a child that is very fortunate. This is a child that has balance, good karma, good previous lives, emotionally stable, very strong. Why did this child spin the block? Why did you come into the earth? Yeah. Because something could have happened. Something could have been cut short in a previous life. Whoever this spirit is, they're coming back to finish out their life. They're coming back and they're just like going to pick up right where they left off. Like somebody's being born into good energy and they'll get this Ace of Pentacles sooner than the last time. Something happened in a previous life. And there's a spirit that's coming in. Yeah, look, to finish it out. I cannot make this up. The 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. whoever the father is of this child, they have really good karma. They have really good energy. This is a man that could pray. They're grounded. Seven of Pentacles. I'm talking about a blessed seed. You know, you have a baby and people are like, dang, your baby is always happy. I know. Yeah, I meditated the whole time. Yeah. High frequency sounds for the womb. Yeah. Mozart, classical music, sounds is what really keeps people in remembrance of who they are. That's why my voice sounds so familiar to a lot of you. It's a kindred spirit. Yeah, we've done this many times before. Sound and voice is a vibration. It's a frequency. There's somebody that's got really good energy. That 10 of Pentacles, look, there's a woman, there's a father, there's family, and then there's their 10 of Pentacles. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Boy, this is really good energy. And there's somebody who understands alchemy because you're manifesting this child. Somebody's a spiritual scientist. Whatever this is like intimacy with intention to co-create a beautiful child, and so shall it be. Whoa, that's beautiful. Good karma. I cannot make it up. The Lovers. I can't make it up. And the Magician. Two high vibrational people co-creating together, the Lovers with the Magician. Child, that is alchemy. That is co-creating. That's two creators creating with high frequency, and they give birth to the Ace of Pentacles. What? That's how you give birth to a god. That's how you give birth to a god. Look, an angel is born, temperance, balanced, a child that's going to bring a lot of joy into the world. Six of Wands, victories, right out the gate. Yeah. Wow. Wow. The Chariot. This energy is like moving forward a very royal bloodline. Wow. Oh, this is good energy. This is some good energy. There's a man that loves with pure intentions. His bloodline is blessed. This is what he's manifesting. This person is like, this is somebody that somebody might encounter. I could be picking up a whole nother energy. There's a baby on the way though. That's a blessing, or somebody was just born. One of the two. Two of Wands though, but there's also men out here that really want this. And they're high vibrational, y'all. Have you noticed the shift of the divine masculine? Ooh. I'm telling you. Page of Pentacles. Children with gifts. Blessed children. Blessed. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Spirit says, what I'm saying is the truth. These are the children that are coming into the world. Eight of Cups. Some of these people, y'all, some of these spirits, they're spinning the block with the number 8. Remember, 8 is a loop because their lives were cut short. Could have been spell work, miscarriage, whatever this is. When the spirit wants to be reborn, they're going to find a portal. They're going to come into the world. They're choosing their destiny. The soul is on a mission. So because with Judgment and the Moon, I feel like these are lives that were cut short, and they're spinning the block and they're coming back like there's so much love here. Like these spirits are reincarnating after being trapped on people's altars and amulets and all. No, these spirits don't want to be, they don't want to be slaves to you beyond, you know, what is this, the physical world? Nah. Conjuring up. Yeah, quit conjuring shit up. Leave that shit in the ground, man. Let the universe alchemize what needs to be alchemized by way of somebody's earthly experience. But all this, hell no. The moon and all of that, doing that moon magic and graveyard. Look at the way the moon and judgment. These are star seeds that are coming back into the world. Somebody saying, I'm back. A day one. Just imagine starting all over and it's day one. You like back in this thing again. You know, you're born to a mother that meditates and she's only going to breastfeed you because she know that's the best milk. It's liquid gold. So you'll never be sick. You back in this thing again. Then set the captives free. All them people that passed away. This is really why a lot of people are dying that hard ego death. All those people that passed away that they unalive, they're spinning the block. They're not trapped anymore. Remember, the goal with a lot of those death spells was to trap the soul, to utilize it. But now that those souls are no longer in purgatory because we're ascending as the collective, those souls have to spin the block in the number 8. Lives that were cut short. Now they're going to come in wearing those energetic signatures, though, of those past lives. Maybe they were shot. Maybe they died of this. Maybe they this. So they're going to be born with those energetic signatures, but they already know what to do with it. They're being born woke. Plot twist is day one. How old is your baby? Oh, she's 1 day old. And the baby is sitting there staring that person down like, that's a familiar spirit. They're like, oh, she got an old soul. Look at her trying to hold her head up. Like, look, man, I'm 1 day old, but I got so much to do and I'm not around here to play. These babies are spinning the block. They're spinning the block and they got the Ace of Swords in their hand. Day one, fresh out the womb. The moment the sperm hits the ovum, it's going to be a happy baby because it's two people that are open with high frequency. Yeah, check that person's frequency before you let them put their seed in you. Do they like themselves? All this third party situation? 3 of Cups in the reverse? All of that, 10 of Swords, betrayal, that's over. It's out of here. The Hierophant and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like this is the reason why a lot of karmic people or karmic women who did love spells, I mean like real serious binding spells, right? Couldn't get pregnant because the bloodlines were like, hell no, y'all took me out like that last time. I'm not coming into that bloodline. My work here is done. Because 3 of Cups in the reverse is like the third party situation or what appears to be a little bit of interference, but it's really not. It's really not. You got high level commitments here, equal give and take, the Hierophant. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, equal give and take. Wow, seeing things differently. Communicating what it is that you want. Wow. These are some very special children. The 10 of Swords and Judgment with the 4 of Cups is missing the opportunity for people to come back and get their destinies. So let's just break it down on a spiritual level. Let's just say you had, unfortunate situations where people have lost their lives due to destiny swaps, death spells, etc. Right? We know that that's happened, right? And you got somebody that's living out the destiny, living in that person's essence. Now this spirit is spinning the block. So that means that somebody's karma was just born day one. That came to collect. And they're coming out of the womb with the Ace of Pentacles, with the victory. Yeah, that shit don't add up at some point. But the truth is here. The truth always takes perfect notes, perfect accountability. 2, 3, 4 people watching. Look at the order of the numbers. 198 people liked the video. 4 people fell off. You could be seeing 444, and then 4 people will come back, something like that. 7 people came back. That's the number of completion. Number 9239, that's the number of endings and rebirth. You got people spinning the block, high vibrational beings being born into very high vibrational families. Like, seriously, it's some good people walking this planet now to co-create. Somebody's having a new baby. Congratulations. What's up, Divine High Priestess Activated? We got 29 likes and 21 people watching. Y'all came to see the light show. Let me talk to Divine High Priestess Activated for a minute. What's up, my loves? We got Spiritual Core TV over here in the background. The chat is piping hot. Commitment, I'm telling you. People are coming into real, like, solid relationships, y'all. Like, really good ones, real healthy. Like, seriously, real stealthy, you know? Good relationships. I love that. Namaste. Let's see what the namaste cards are saying. It says, lengthen your day. Sounds like a magic trick, huh? But it's not. Center yourself in the moment. Now widen that moment with your chest to your fingertips. Step forward, move back. Next, start to feel the moment expand from your fingertips to the borders of the room that you are in. Feel time slow down as you lengthen time even more to the outside of the building you are in, the city limits, from the city and even farther. Push time to slow until you feel like it is infinite in the moment. There are times we feel a little stressed because we feel like there isn't enough time. When we take time to make time, time doesn't become a factor anymore. The more time we have, the less stressed we are. Ooh, that was a nice breathing exercise. Like, I literally saw that play out. Taking that deep breath, expanding that breath to the four corners of the room and then to the city limits and then as far as it can go. Yeah, that's taking up space. That's slowing down time and accepting that that energy is reaching to infinite time. That means that there's more than enough, as in eternal, right? Divine High Priestess is in the building. Take a rest in the restroom. This is what the card says. This is what the universe wants us to know. Relax or meditate in the restroom. Everyone needs numerous breaks to use the restroom throughout the day. So why not take them as part of a stress-less routine? Clear your mind of negative thoughts or any thoughts at all. Take a moment to meditate longer. Then experience the warm water running over your hands while you wash your hands. Small breaks throughout the day can help prevent the buildup of stress-related tension and promotes a peaceful mind. Ooh. Back to the basics, it says, the best things in life are free. When the world becomes too overwhelming, leave it all behind. Get back to the basics and escape within yourself. Pretend nothing else exists except you. What part of your body feels the safest and the calmest? Center yourself there now. Let everything else fall away. Remain in this state for 8 minutes. Giving time to yourself instead of everything else allows you to recharge and reconnect with your energy and your power. This will give you the gift of harmony. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That was a good one. What's up, universe? Spirit says, whatever this is or that is, it too soon shall pass. Don't you like these cards, Divine High Priestess? Activated. I love it. I love it. Something about this symbol, y'all. This was recently given to me, and it's something about the power of this symbol that really is protecting. It says you have everything that you need within you to heal. You have the strength that you need. Wow. Talk about a mental break. It says, give your mind a treat. Notice how sometimes you crave pizza and ice cream when your tummy wants something that it loves. You tend to give into it and indulge. Let your mind have a treat as well. Where do your thoughts drift to when you think of happiness? What is it that you would like to put a huge smile on? Or what would put a huge smile on your face? Invoke those thoughts for 8 minutes and let your mind fantasize. This exercise can release good hormones and have a positive effect on your physical body. I like me some chocolate too, y'all. It has to be real chocolate though. I can eat that dark chocolate, that cocoa. Yeah, I'm talking real chocolate. Hmm. Just imagining that makes me happy. Ain't that powerful how the mind works? I'm imagining right now eating my favorite chocolate and my whole body is like tingling, like I'm happy. In my mind, I've already enjoyed my chocolate. Don't tell me where the mind can't go. We can go and do whatever we want to do. We can think whatever we want to think. And sometimes you just got to think nothing in order to let stuff flow, right? That was a real mind exercise. It says, sit under a tree. Yeah, I'm going to do this next, y'all. I'm going to go sit up under a tree. You can physically do this or imagine it. Either way, you must notice the tree. What kind of tree is it? What color are the leaves? What season is it in? What noises do you hear? What scents do you capture? Sit under the tree for 8 minutes and let your senses run wild. Nature is one of the greatest healers. Whether you are physically there or imagine a beautiful natural scene in your mind, you will begin to relax. Nature is a natural stress reliever and is an organic way to cultivate a peaceful state of being. Woo! I think the next reading I'm going to do, we're going to go up under the tree, y'all. Okay? We're going on a field trip. We're going on a field trip? Yeah, we're going to go on a field trip. Do the reading up under a tree. I'm going to take y'all to my favorite tree. It says to be and just to be. Be grateful for being, just being alive. Be happy that you are well. Don't overlook that. You are here and you matter. Give yourself this grace. You don't have to accomplish anything or become anything right now. Just be who you are and thank yourself for that. Just be. Be who you are in the moment and celebrate that. Gratefulness helps us maintain a positive state of mind. A positive state of mind helps us reduce and or eliminate stress. Okay, commercial break, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Enjoy the lights. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let's see what's going on. So listen, as I was meditating, oh, my battery. Hold on, y'all. I heard the humiliation ritual backfired. That's what I just heard when I was meditating. I had to go outside and just get grounded real quick, y'all. And that's what I heard. So something was supposed to humiliate somebody so much so that they wouldn't recover, but you showed great humiliation to the ritual, and the universe just stepped in and gave you just like balance. And when I mean humiliation, I mean like out of respect to the spirit realm, not to people, not by way of what they wanted to render. So whatever this humiliation ritual was, it backfired. That's deep. Hold up, Divine High Priestess. Okay, the battery was about to die. Put some rockets in the chat. Let me change my lighting real quick, y'all. I feel like lighting affects your mood. Yeah. Okay, so listen, that's what I heard. The humiliation rituals backfired. Yeah, that's deep. Let's see what's going on. Something backfired. What a blessing. It's always a blessing, isn't it? Hi, y'all. What's going on? Rockets in the chat. What's going on, Spiritual Court TV? What's going on, Divine High Priestess? Things are being a little bit, being made to be a little bit different than what they once were here at this platform. Maybe everybody's seeing that. Maybe they're not. Maybe you're going with the flow. But I like it. I'm happy about it. So welcome. Thank you for watching. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow. The humiliation rituals backfired because you are the high priestess. The high priestess is the first card to come out of the gate. Look at the way she's sitting there. Yeah, you see that magic trick? Look at that. Hey, the other platform with the lighting ceremony over there is lit. When you see this card with the lights changing on it, the high priestess is illuminated currently, right now, in this time. Done. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles right out the gate. I cannot make this up. The High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles right out the gate. Do we even read? Like, do we need to even go any further? Clarify. Yeah, look, I cannot make this up. Strength. Highly blessed, divinely protected, divinely directed, divinely instructed. Look at the card. Strength. I know. Isn't this cool? I love this one, Divine High Priestess. Look at the way the lights, it's just radiating this beautiful high frequency. It's like you can see it and you can feel it. Strength. Spiritual Core TV, if you're not watching over at Divine High Priestess Activated, if you want, maybe you want to stay here, that's fine. But there's a light show going on over there that's absolutely incredible. It's incredible. Let's see what other light we can come out with here. To switch it up. Let's go to green and see what the green does. Or maybe blue. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, look. The moon. The moon never looked so good, honey. Look at the moon, honey. Transmuting energies effortlessly. I cannot make it up. Divine High Priestess, you've been activated. Yeah, look. You got the Six of Swords. This represents healing energy, water elements, sunshine, yellow and blue. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Death energy. This has been a full transformation. Remember this guy, the Grim Reaper? Yeah, it wasn't as scary as they made it all out to be. Remember Yeshua said that death was an illusion? Yeah. It was an illusion. It really was. All the time. That nasty death energy. No, that's about transformation. Queen of Pentacles. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. You gotta love that. That is incredible. Wow. It's a lot of divine feminine energy here right now, okay? Like there's a lot of real divine feminine energy, genuine, high vibrational, high priestess energy, for real. It's really nice. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. It's really, really nice. Yeah. A decision was made. Conscious decisions are being made about our lives. Thank you for the super chat. I know you're going to get it back. Yeah. Passionately pursuing things. And a fire energy. Using that fire element. You know, like if you're a water sign, tap into your fire elements. Maybe you need to get more into your Leo energy and you might be a Cancerian. Maybe you need to get more into your Scorpio energy and you're a Sagittarius. Maybe you need to get more into your Aries energy and you're a Piscean or whatever you're subscribing to, you know. Maybe you subscribe to it all. Maybe you're focused on mastering it all. Four of Pentacles, I can't make it up. Four of Pentacles is like peace be still energy, you know? Peace be still energy. The Four of Swords is meditation in a Zen state of mind. That's what it represents on an energetic level. Healing. Working with the same swords that were sent towards you, turning out and, you know, dicing, whatever you want to do with the swords. Hell, if they sent you the swords, use them bitches, man. I'm going to give you the 10 of swords. You're like, okay, thank you. What exactly can I do with this 10 of swords? What can I do with the 10 of swords, man? Might as well. They sent it to us. You took it, molded, shaped it. You're still coming out as the high priestess. You turned into the Queen of Swords by way of mastering the 10 of Swords. That's a natural born healer. That's a medicine woman who's tapped into the antidote within herself. Big divine feminine energy. Whoa, I might have to do a reading for the divine masculine after this because divine feminine energy is coming out so strong. You're coming out as justice, liberation. walking, breathing, liberation, justice, bringing the scales with you. Somebody got to carry the scales, might as well be the divine feminine. Like, you know, you ever seen people look around and there's a problem, and then everybody looks at everybody else to say, well, who's going to fix it? Is he going to go? Well, I don't want to do it. You don't want to. It's like humanity saying, who's going to fix this shit? We got to clean this shit up. The scales. Yeah, I'll go. Whoever you are as the chosen one, the call went out, the position was open. You went, you said, I'll go. I know I was called. Many are called, but only few are chosen. I'll go. And you went, you showed up. Because who else is going to go? Who else is going to fix it? Divine feminine energy. That is the antidote that is within every human being. Yeah, listen, judgment. Judgment. Wow. In real time. Woo-hoo. We got the divine masculine at the bottom of the deck. Man, listen. This is a time to be alive. You are the high priestess. How are you showing up, collective, as the high priestess, as the 10 of Pentacles, standing in your power, strength, brave heart, death, overcame that, sat with the Grim Reaper, had a conversation, put some things to rest, things you never want to resurrect. Yeah, judgment. Ten of Cups. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. The child with a gift has made a decision as to how they're going to move about this planet unapologetically, needing nobody's permission and or explanations up to said point, because everything that you needed to process, you've already done. You're coming out as the high priestess who's been activated. Better than being deactivated. Promoted, better than being demoted. You know what I'm saying? Featured, better than being defeated, like in real time. Two of Swords with the Page of Pentacles is a child that has made a decision about their gifts. The children of the universe. Yeah, I can't make it up. Justice is here. Balance. It's given divine feminine as like a warrior, very patient though. Very much understanding the art of war. Whoa. We got a new moon cycle here. So you got a lot of people that have to decide. But just a heads up, the decisions have already been made. And so far, the prediction by way of statistics, the high priestess will remain the high priestess with these new beautiful spiritual contracts, with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Because the inner child, Page of Pentacles, has made a decision. 2 of Swords. 6 of Swords, to heal, to float, to not be weighed down. Although gravity pulls, judgment is here. Justice and balance, feminine warrior energy. Why? Because with this energy, there was a crossroads. To carry the polybullum on your back, there was a crossroads right here. This right here is a crossroads. It's like the universe saying, hey, if you keep going this way, here's the outcome. It's very likely, or if you go this way, then yeah, you'll be able to do this, this, and this, and this. All choices need to be made, or the universe will make a decision for you. Whatever, if you can't decide on which energy you want to be on for all the rinse fight, what is it? The fence riders, the rinse riders, the fence riders, the decision will be made by the universe. Yeah, I can make it up. Got the Eight of Pentacles. Got the Eight of Pentacles. This is a good time to work on whatever you want to work on, whatever you want to do. This is it. Nobody's coming. Just you. It's a warrior woman's energy. That's the energy that I feel. It's very grounded, very strong, very patient, very stable within. It's real. Yeah, it creates a very nice energetic field for people who need it. I'm telling you, it's the Ace of Wands. In real time, it's the Ace of Wands. Yeah. And the Five of Pentacles. Deciding what to leave out permanently. Judgment is here. Judgment is really a really good opportunity to decide what to keep and what to let go of. Consciously. The Devil in the reverse, I feel like a lot of people are going to make a different decision this time around. That last little cycle right before the new year, whoo, you had more emotion than a lot of people had in the dead of the winter. You had more emotion sitting down than a lot of people who were getting up, walking around, doing stuff they had no business. Divine Collective, you had more motion, spiritual motion, High Priestess energy. The Devil in the reverse, a lot of people leaving the devil out in the cold. So what does that look like for the collective? What does that look like for the world? Well, it's beautiful. It's a celebration. It's the Three of Cups. It gives everybody an opportunity to be in their own energy, high vibrationally, without having to feel as though they have to fight for peace, joy, and happiness. No, it's just what it is. You ain't got to fight for that. That's a birthright. That's like something that you get at birth, the right to pursue happiness and liberty. Somebody's like, no, you can't. You're like, no, I totally can. It's a part of my destiny. What do you mean? I'm a child of the universe, no less than the stars and the earth. And yeah, like I'm in this thing. I'm a part of all this. Yeah, I can't make it up. Spirit says what I'm saying is the truth. Ace of Swords. It's the truth. And that is a real reality. And the only realities that you're going to see, Queen of Wands energy, are people who are projecting the same energy. You know, and somebody might be thinking, well, what if they're not projecting that same high vibrational frequency? Yeah, don't even think that. Let that shit pass. That's not even a real thought. Why would you consider your own reality and then consider other people's realities that are only subjective and objective to your own reality? Like, focus on your reality, because on your reality, there's other people who get it because it's their reality too. It's called peace, love, and light. And that's why there is a tower. It's a very beautiful tower. It's a moment of realization. It's a moment of truth. It's an opportunity to take hold of the truth. It's a beautiful tower. Hangman. Got to see that thing through. Got to see it for what it is. The Hangman and the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Wands. That's the third eye chakra open. That's seeing the truth, which means you don't need to question it because it's what it is. You ever seen somebody say, hey, is that the truth? Hey, you think that's true? Is that real? Is that true? Yeah, no, you don't have to. The truth is just what it is. That is a reality. Ace of Swords. Number 1, 2026. Yeah. Releasing burdens that don't belong to you. Or if you don't know how to release the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, just turn it into something else. Turn it into the Ace of Swords. Alchemize it. How do you do that? Well, you got to ask your higher self. The 4 of Cups represents taking your cup. That's your cup. Right now. And whatever that cup is, you're responsible to hold yourself accountable to how you deal with what it is that the universe is giving you. How you going to work with that? This is why a lot of people who have lovingly taken all of their burdens and their woes and their wands and turned it into a beautiful life always speak with this energy of confidence, because you really can't tell them nothing about nothing. When you can take the 10 of Wands, 11 of Wands, 100 Wands, and turn it into something, and you still come out as the Queen of Swords, or you take all those swords and you make one big sword, and you turn it into the Ace of Swords, you turn all the darkness into the truth. There's a benefactor in that. You benefit. Shit. You can use that energy. We can keep that energy. We can keep that energy. We can take that energy. Yeah. You've expanded your territory when you can do things like that. You've expanded your spiritual nervous system to handle what was meant for bad and turn it into something good. That is a master. That is this energy. That's what it is. Balancing cups on your head. You got good equilibrium. Good balance, collective. That's why anything outside of that is not anything that we need to question by way of its reality. Because your reality is with people who get it. If they don't, well, we can't even look at that. That's not a part of our reality. Yeah. Decisions. This is swords energy. This is like spiritual antennas, paying attention to your own thoughts. Minding your own mind. There's definitely more than one way to see things, subjected to other realities, but what exactly do you see in your reality? Because there's other people in your reality that see something very similar enough that it's a high vibration, so you naturally find them in your reality. And anything not doesn't need to be a reality. Tapping into that inner child energy. That's what I just heard. The Knight of Pentacles. Adolescence is a really good time, right around high school, character development, awkwardness, getting your first kiss, losing your virginity. Yeah, adolescence is a very interesting situation. That's what the Knight energy brought when I saw Knight energy. The 13-year-old girl, the 13-year-old boy, that's when you really start to apply a lot of what you believe to be the truth by age 12. Molding and shaping your way of reality. How you see yourself. What are you comparing yourself to? There was so much like propaganda instilled in a lot of young girls. Oh, you got to be this size. Oh, your boobs are too big. Oh, your butt's too big. Everything was too much of something. But now that we're in this age of authenticity, hey, listen, people love authentic people, all shapes and sizes, for sure. But there was always that cookie cutter idea, in adolescence, you have to have a very strong foundation by way of your family base, or you should. If you have a parent that's overcritical of themselves, then you might go out and be very critical when you go into the world. Oh, why is she wearing that? Oh, why is her hair like that? Oh, why are they doing that? Oh, why? Yeah, you start to, care too much about what other people got going on. So a lot of unlearning in that adolescence energy. That's what I just heard. Unlearning. Yeah. Catering to your inner adolescence. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that on the other platform, y'all. Healing Lives with Positivity. At some point, I will be live on all platforms at the same time. Just moving forward, just so y'all know. Okay, moving forward. The Two of Wands. Somebody needs to go out into nature. Somebody needs to go out into nature and sit with a tree. Yeah, you do, to get grounded. Yeah. The Knight of Blades is an energy like it's like the Knight of Swords. It's thinking. It's going back to the moment of maybe like something that needs to be corrected. Whatever this is, whatever this memory is, whatever this shadow, it's almost like something that needs to be corrected. You're your own masterpiece, okay? You are your best work. That's what I just heard. Yeah. I just like the pictures. We don't even really need to get into all that, but I just like the pictures because I feel like whatever this energy is very personal. Somebody's getting it together. Temperance energy, giving themselves grace, giving yourself grace, little bit of patience, whole lot of love, little bit of patience will go a long way. The Two of Pentacles, yeah. Dealing with yourself in a balanced manner. It prevents mistreatment of self and others. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Blades, yeah. Don't give yourself a dirty cup. Look at that guy. Don't give yourself a dirty cup, man. People say old head ass. That look like an old head ass for real. Look at that face. What is that? Yeah. Moving forward. Conquering frequencies like this within yourself that need to be casted out. Oh. The Moon in the reverse. pulling back the layers, seeing what's lurking beneath the surface. The moon is not really a spooky place. Fly me to the moon. Let us play amongst the stars. Let us see what life is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, I'll be true. Look at the emperor. He seems like he knows what he's doing. I just heard welcome. Welcome. Yeah, wellness is coming. Welcome. You are welcome. Your wellness is coming. That's what I just heard. The 10 of cups, or what is this? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of cups. Yeah, your wellness is coming. The 9 of cups. Yeah. And the 10 of pentacles. And the 10 of pentacles. Commercial break, y'all. Spiritual Core TV. To Spiritual Core TV. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. To Spiritual Core TV. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Oh, no, no, no. Boom, boom. Welcome to Spiritual. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome, welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Welcome. No, 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 no. Welcome back to Spiritual Core TV. I'm the cameraman. I'm the music person. I'm the background music. I am the lady behind the camera, in front of the camera. Peace be with you, my beautiful Soul Tribe family. Peace be with you. Come on in. If you're just now coming into the chat, please be kind and rewind. Please be kind to yourselves. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, a lot of young, fun energy. Ooh, my inner teenage child is having a ball. That's amazing. Seven of Pentacles. What are y'all doing today? What do y'all have going on? We're going to make ourselves accountability partners as we hang out here today. Knight of Coins. It's a lot of youthful energy here, y'all. Very young energy, very vibrant, very playful energy. Knight of Wands. Oh, excuse me. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's good business. I'm only reading good cards today. I don't know if I told y'all. Maybe I need to put it down there as a disclaimer, but I'm only reading good cards today. Okay? The Sun. That's why the Sun is here. Yeah, for real. I'm only reading good cards. If it comes out ass backwards, that shit's just going to have to be ass backwards. We're going to send that shit right on back to wherever it needs to go. We're going to call on the universe. Hey, universe, can you put this wherever it needs to go? I feel like something mistakenly could have been, delivered to me by way of energy. Can you send that shit back to the person that it belongs to? Yeah, they got to take a L. They got to take a lesson. The Eight of Wands as it goes down into the water. Look at the Eight of Wands going down into the water. The Eight of Wands. Who knew the Eight of Wands could be so amazing? Eight of Wands is communication. Passion, speaking from your heart chakra, being honest. Let's just see. Creator, universe, what is going on? What is it that we need to know? The Four of Pentacles. Ooh. So a lot of you are keeping to yourself, preserving your energy. That's good. I like it. Paying attention to your own energy. You got the Knight of Swords, speaking your truth, being grounded, being honest. I love a good grounded energy. Yeah, going through a nice transformation. Look at that scorpionic energy. That is so nice. That is so amazing. Let's check the chat. What's going on in the chat, y'all? Spiritual Core TV, what's going on in the chat? Yeah, the World Wide Web, virtually, the world. This also represents a new cycle, closing out cycles. Now people want to come in and be friends. Knight of Cups. It's a very youthful energy. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's this nice energy. The Nine of Wands, a lot of protection going on right now. So a lot of you are really protecting your energy or recovering from something. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles, though, look, you recover and you end up in the Sun's energy, vibrant. You recover. Yeah, you're fine. It's your energy. Just work with it. If the energy belongs to somebody else, work with that too. Keep it, make it your own, and don't return it. It's now your energy. If somebody wants to send some type of nasty energy, keep it, turn it into the Sun. Easy peasy, okay? 3 days tops. Alchemize that shit. Turn it into the Sun, turn it into the Seven of Pentacles. Make something good out of it. Don't return it back, though. You're a master. Don't return it back. No. Because you got people that will play ping pong with the energy. Send it, you send it, they send it. You know what? I'm keeping this. I'm the master here. Somebody's got to make a good decision. I'm going to keep it. I'll turn it into something since you don't know what else to do with it. Okay? And we'll just keep it. Turn it into the Sun. Queen of Wands in the upright. Fire element. Molding and shaping that dense energy to fit the narrative of something good, not what it was intended for, but to fit the narrative of something good. Okay. The Two of Wands, yeah, I like this. It's moving forward. Two of Wands is also watching, looking. taking accountability, deciding what to do next, foresight. Two of Wands is new direction. But notice how the X looks like a fork in the road. Doesn't that look like a crossroads? It looks like a fork in the road when you really think about it. But who the hell is really at the crossroads? You and different versions of yourself. Yeah, decisions have to be made for yourself. Deciding for yourself, thinking for yourself is a very underrated supernatural ability. One should be so grateful. Being a sovereign being and creating your own reality in spite of alternate realities that are in spite is absolutely a master's element. It's beautiful. It's something you should celebrate as much as possible. I'm a master. They should give me honorary masters. I don't even know what to do with that energy. We can alchemize this. Yeah, and turn it into the Ace of Pentacles. So the Five of Cups, that's like sadness, crying. Okay. We'll go ahead and turn that into the Ace of Pentacles and everything's going to go okay. All is well. You took the Wands and you turned it into the Sun. You took something and turned it into something. That's a creator, if you ask me. You took the Five of Cups and you turned it into the Ace of Cups. Wow. Taking the Five of Cups and turning it into the Ace of Cups is a supernatural thing. Oh, it should not go unrecognized. And it's not by the universe. The Empress energy, look at this energy. It's so poised. It's so knowing. There's no belief systems around this person. They know. It's like, I don't believe a damn thing. No way in hell can you get me to believe anything. It's what I know to be so because I see it. That is my reality. The Five of Cups to the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Wands, you took that fire and turned it into the sun. Look how you're alchemizing elements. You took the Five of Cups, which is water, and turned it into the Ace of Cups. From sadness to joy. Nine of Wands, fighting, Ten of Wands. You took that fire and turned it into the sun. Harvesting energy, Four of Pentacles. Things that were trying to hold you back. You took that pentacle, those Four of Pentacles, and you turned it into the Ace of Pentacles. You're taking earth and turning it into earth, water and turning it into water, air and you're turning everything that was said about you. You took it and you turned it and you turned it into something. We're in this Ace energy. The Ace, the Sun, the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands together. That's a 10-10 situation. You know what this says? Last time that I checked, there was no smut on my rep. The spirit realm is vouching. 10-10, they're saying all that weight, all them swords, all that. Yeah, that shit got balanced out. You took the Ten of Swords and created the Ace of Swords. You took the Ten of Wands and created the Ace of Wands. You took the Nine of Wands and what you felt you needed to protect yourself from and turned it into the Sun. I'm telling you, you took the Ten of Swords and became the Queen of Swords. That's alchemy right there. That's alchemy. And that's on God. The Two of Pentacles. I'm telling you, Two of Pentacles is balance and stability. You know, God forbid you stumble, but you will always catch your balance. You will always balance it out. Always. Straight aces. It's nothing but aces on the board that matter. In real time. You got the King of Cups energy. Took the Five of Cups and turned it into the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. That's alchemy. That's for real. That's good stuff. With the Two of Swords, a decision needed to be made to choose love. The Lovers, yeah. To work together with the universe. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. The Nine of Pentacles, single and self-sufficient. It's given I'm good all by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. High Priestess energy, allowing your intuition at the highest point by way of truth and self-love to guide you to make right decisions for you, which is definitely going to mold and shape your reality. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You're very grounded. A lot of divine feminine energy is real stable right now. This is really nice to see, with the exception of that clout chasing ass, punk ass Queen of Wands in the reverse, wherever she's at. You got the King of Swords energy here. King of Swords represents truth and clarity. Hold on, y'all. Feel like I might have put my computer up for too long. Hold on. A lot of people in that divine feminine energy, this is the download that I'm getting. A lot of people, even the masculines, are in that feminine energy because it's nurturing, it's stabilizing. Yeah. Peace be with you. Let's read the comments. What's going on? We see that in nature as well. Let's read the comments. Let's see what's going on. Can y'all hear the music? Okay, we're back. Divine High Priestess activated. We've been activated. We've been acclimated. We've been debated. We've been deleted. We've resurrected. There's a lot going on, y'all. How y'all feeling? I'm feeling real good. I feel like the meditation, y'all, that I'm doing now puts me in such a euphoric state that I just feel clear. I can't explain it, but I feel like if you know, then you know. It goes without explanation. I feel clear. You know, somebody's like, well, what are you thinking? I'm like, nothing. Not a damn thing, man. Oh, that thought process is a cold situation, man. You got to be careful with those thoughts. They come and they go, honey. Yeah, you just flow. Just let whatever is in you come out. That's how I feel right now. I've been doing some real deep meditation with like light therapy, sound therapy, and it is absolutely phenomenal. It is the most phenomenal thing ever. This is why y'all see me incorporating more light. I've always been a light person. Like, I like lights. I feel like it, it affects your emotions, your mood. If the room is bright with color, those colors hold frequency. That's why it's nice to look in the chat and see all those different color hearts. It changes the vibration. It makes it really, it changes it in a way that it alchemizes whatever is dense and just brings it to a high frequency instantly. So this is my picture that I did. I think I showed y'all this, right? It got a little intense towards the end. And then I just kind of, it was the colors for me, is all I could tell you. It was the colors. It was definitely the colors. Let's show Spiritual Court TV. It was definitely the colors. The eye in the sky. I call this picture the colorful dark night of the soul. Chaos and color. Shit, why not? Can't let this stuff get to you guys. Don't let this stuff eat your life away. Don't wait for people to get their karma. Just go on with your life. I know what they did was really effed up. But karma doesn't miss. Just make peace with it all, because it all turns out well. And life is eternal. So you got eternity. Once you realize that time has been expanded to eternity, it kind of slows you down a little bit. It really does. Oh, wow. That's absolutely amazing. Hold on, Spiritual Court. I'll call y'all back. I'm talking to Divine High Priestess. That's a beautiful testimony. You need to share, you sharing that with the world is absolutely amazing. And you gave birth to a earth angel. That's what's up. That's beautiful. You need to share this with the world. You need to start your platform. You need to write your book. Your story is going to inspire so many people. I promise you. There's people that are waiting for you in this world that need to hear your story. Every detail of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. You can't do nothing else with it. And you got eternity. So don't worry about running out of time and, oh, I'm this age and all that. That's an illusion. Don't even worry about that. You got more than enough time. Time has been expanded to eternity. If everybody wakes up feeling as though they have eternity and they're not running out of time, that takes a lot of pressure off of people. What you're supposed to be doing is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Yeah, your higher self is saying thank you. We all have a different version of ourselves that are waiting for us at different levels. Yeah. All right, y'all, I'm back. Spiritual Court TV is now in session. Divine High Priestess, we are live on both platforms. If you're just now coming into the chat, please be kind to rewind. Please be patient with yourself. If nobody, please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's see what's going on. Big Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands is about being passionately in pursuit of something. Go for it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a very youthful energy. Knight of Wands. Okay. Got the Five of Swords. Yeah, you're putting your sword on the ground. You don't give a damn. You're walking away. Five of Cups, and somebody has nobody to fight with. Well, that somebody's going to have to go find them something to do. Because look, you got the Five of Cups. See those 3 cups right there? There's still 2 cups standing. The perception of it all. I'm just going to work with those 2 cups. In spite of. And the Five of Swords is you putting your sword on the ground. Like, yeah, leave that shit alone. And this is why there's a tower. Give thanks for the tower, for real. Big shout out to the tower. The tower is a beautiful moment of realization. It so is. Yeah, Five of Swords is like, my sword is on the ground. I'm going to put that shit to bed. I'm going to put it to rest. Yeah. Four of Pentacles in a reverse. The universe said, let that shit go. So you let that shit go. Listen, the universe is like, let that shit go, man. Yeah, so you let that shit go. Grounded. Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus energy, throat chakra, Capricorn energy, the skeletal system. Virgo energy represents the stomach. Ten of Cups, emotions. This is somebody putting on the full armor of God. Somebody's walking in their God essence. God is essence. That's what I just heard. Walking in their God essence. Yeah. Having to see things with a different perspective, with new enlightenment is always exciting. The Hermit, it's an opportunity to go within. What is this tower going to bring? It's an opportunity to go within, and the Hangman and see yourself. But this is a good reality. The Ten of Cups, it's beautiful. It's like releasing yourself from a mental prison that you kept yourself stuck in. Nobody else was ever coming. It was always meant for you to let yourself out. And so you did. You're grounded. Yeah. Our swords are on the ground. I mean, when you carry the Ace of Swords, you don't always have to walk around with it like, hey, I got the Ace of Swords. Look at me. I'm an Ace of Swords. No, you ain't got to do none of that. Not at all. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, you don't have to do any of that. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to be honest. Can I just keep it real? It's somebody going through hell. For real. That somebody is not you. Wherever you are, you're in this energy. Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands energy and the Ten of Wands. You could be intuitively picking up on this, but you're grounded, you're stable. Because the Queen of Pentacles with that Queen of Cups energy is the earth keeping the water stabilized as well. Like, you know, the water needs to be contained with that earth element. Because Queen of Cups energy is deep water. Still waters run deep. And so do the emotions. Overflow, caring, loving, kind. Sometimes you can give too much. And that's why Queen of Pentacles earth energy is a beautiful stabilizer. And then you bring in that fire. And you set fire to the rain. You set fire to your emotions with passion. Knight of Wands energy. And you stay out of the way. Yeah. But somebody's going through hell. Like, seriously. Whatever this is, whatever that was, somebody's going through it. And you're not curbing your enthusiasm, which is always a wise thing. The Four of Wands. Yeah, look. You successfully completed something. You deserve to celebrate this. That's what the universe is saying. I agree with the universe. I agree with the universe. Six of Wands, celebrations, a victory. I agree with the universe. Drop a star down below if you agree with the universe. Yeah, if you agree with the universe. The Seven of Wands. Leo energy. Notice the picture. The depiction in this picture is somebody that appears to be coming up against people that have an advantage. But advantageously, this person has the advantage because they have the biggest wand. There never really was any adversity. This is the Ancestors card. Not enough that it could have taken you out unless you allowed it. And because you didn't allow it, it didn't happen. This is what the universe is saying. I agree with the universe. I wholeheartedly agree with the universe. 100%. You got the Eight of Pentacles. This wanted to come up in the reverse. Somebody's really going through something. Whoever they are. Because they wanted to stay like this in the Five of Wands. And now it doesn't matter because you're in this Empress energy. Empress and the Queen of Cups. The Empress energy is also that Taurus energy, stable energy, the scales, air energy. Speaking things into balance, creating that reality. Beautiful balance that can only be brought in by way of self-love. And the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, this is the truth. This is what the universe is saying. I agree with the universe. Slow and steady. Remember, time has been extended to eternity. It always has been, infinitely, eternally. So slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady keeps you calm. You got more than enough time. Remember that. Whatever you're doing right now is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. The overthinking is really what gets a lot of people. I know, because I used to be one of those people. Overthinking, when thoughts come and go, and some of those thoughts don't even belong to you, can get you really like, a little flustered, in the Nine of Swords, if you will. You got to be mindful of that. Thoughts come and go. Slow and steady. You got more than enough time. More than enough time. King of Wands in the upright to get right, to be upright, to go for what it is that you want to do. The world is a stage and everybody's playing their part. With the Fool's energy, go for it. We're gone. We're out of there. We're going for it. This is what the universe is saying. The Fool energy, faith, and the world. This is what the universe is saying. Drop a rocket if you agree with what the universe is saying. I'm in agreement with the universe. This is what we look like in agreement with the universe. The Empress energy and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is us. Yep, sure is. They're like, Empress. You're like, yes, this is the Empress. That's what the universe says. I'm in agreement with the universe. We're in alignment with the universe. Yeah, look, we're in alignment with the universe. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, just like that. Beautiful dreams do come true, but dreams that are becoming a reality are absolutely fun to have. Nine of Cups with the Two of Cups. Soul tribe energy. High level commitments, friendships, sisterships, family, soul family. They're just a reflection of you. Standing in their power. Expect a lot of honesty and truth, because this is what you represent. Strength, power, understanding, loving, celebratory times. Three of Cups. Yeah. Oh, God. Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. These children are absolutely phenomenal. We're the children that they talked about. And now there's more children coming into this world, because judgment is going to look like things coming into balance. That's what it's going to look like. That's what it's going to feel like. That's what it's going to be, is righteous judgment. There can be nothing lurking beneath the surface. Everything that was lurking beneath the surface is coming up out of the ground, out of the third dimension, fourth dimension, below and above. Everything that needs to be seen is being seen. This is what righteous justice looks like in judgment. Universal intervention. I agree with the universe. I agree wholeheartedly with the universe. Two of Swords is about free will. Engulfing your other senses, not your sight. Sometimes your sight can lead you to lust of the eyes, You ever met a beautiful liar? I met some fine ass liars. I mean, they were fine. You look at them, you're like, you really are a liar, huh? Don't get confused. Don't be under any illusions. There's some beautiful liars out here walking the truth. The Two of Swords is like free will. You got to use your other senses too. Sight, sound, hearing, taste, smell. Yeah, you got to be able to sense them unclean spirits. Seven of Pentacles is self-improvement. That's the best thing. When in doubt, self-improve. Nobody's story is like your story. Nobody's like you. And you don't need anybody's permission to live your life the way you want to live it. And if you're raising children, remember, they already know what they've come to do. Simply guide them and allow them to have their experience. But in order to do that, one has to be the child to the person that they gave birth to. The children are really the teachers, just like we had to parent our parents. So many times I would look at my mom and my dad, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm the mom, I feel like I'm the dad. But I had a great deal of respect for their stories and what they had to go through. So I just saw them as children, yeah. Because you were born to this bloodline to bring the balance, justice. The Magician, alchemy. I feel like wherever my mom is, she's like, this person, I gave birth to a Hierophant. You absolutely did. I gave birth to Hierophants. You absolutely did. You absolutely did. The star. Hey, you absolutely did. The Wheel of Fortune. A child with spiritual gifts. The fish in the cup, that's an illusion because the fish needs to be in water. It's a child with a gift, honey. Woo! Hey. I feel like when I ring the bell like this, it just sprinkles stardust on everybody. It makes everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people sitting up like, wait, what were we mad about again? Do we like her or don't we? And either way, it doesn't matter. We're still going to come in with all this beautiful energy because this is what we're here to do. Time has been extended to eternity. So just go do whatever you need to do. You got more than enough time. Bet your bottom dollar you got more than enough time. Commercial break. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let's see if we can put that over. Let's see what's going on. I love these comments. We got 97 people watching, 16 people over here watching. Okay, that's what's up. Uh-oh, we got a scam likely. Hello?
Hi, this is Michelle with Texas Virtual Schools. May I speak to the parent or guardian?
Yes, this is she.
Hi, good afternoon.
No, we don't have any questions or concerns, but we've been doing Okay, y'all, I'm back. Welcome to Spiritual Court. Welcome to Spiritual Court. What's going on in the chat, y'all? We still got people here. Thank you for being here. Hopefully everybody is feeling good and doing well. If you're just now coming into the chat, drop a heart down below for the heart chakra. Peace, love, and enlightenment to you, the Ace of Cups. What's going on, y'all? Let's see what's going on in the chat. Chilling. Who said, what did it say? That said to my son, Josiah. Somebody has a son named Josiah. I like that name, Josiah. I'm a homeschool teacher too, y'all. So that was the headquarters, you know. By the way, I'm a part-time homeschool teacher. I'm the cafeteria lady. I prepare the lunch. I wash the clothes. Come on in. Yeah, you can have that. Oh, it's hard? It is? Oh, this is not that hard. Hey, you got to knock that out. Make sure, and you got to go into IXL today too. And you got to do a mirror. Thank you kindly, sir. Enjoy. Enjoy. P.S. I'm a homeschool teacher too. Homeschool is a real job, y'all. Whatever you heard, whatever they said, unless you've really done homeschool, it's a real job. It's more of a job than people realize, literally. But it's the best one. It really does reveal who the teacher is and who's the student. Because at some point, both the teacher and the student become the student. Some of those assignments, man, I get so invested. I'm like, did we finish the art project? Did we finish the social studies project? Did we, like I'm going through school as well, which is really nice. It's fun. You know, I even said to myself, like, dang, were we doing this at your age? That's a lot. Let's pull out some color. Let's see what's going on. Let's pull out some color. Changing the vibration. What's up, Divine High Priestess Activated? We got 15 people over here watching the light show. Light work on the light day. Let's give you the light show. These are the light workers over here. Let's see if we can bring it to this way. Give y'all the light show. That's a good one. Let's see. These lights are so therapeutic, so healing. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I've gone through a major transformation. I'm sure you can feel it. 2026 is a good time. And number one, new beginnings. Taking that win, that victory. You know, it's very humbling. It really is. Uh-oh. All right, Spiritual Court TV, we got to catch y'all later. The camera's about to die. I'll see y'all later. I'll be back with more downloads. Hold on, let me see if I can make this light a little bit better. Lord have mercy. What is going on? Love you, Spiritual Court TV. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Love you.